Hey everyone, and thanks for joining this episode of The Pipeline. Today I have a special guest, Mike Judy. He's our multimedia specialist, and he's here to talk about video. So over the past, I would say probably few years, video has gained a lot more traction in companies' marketing efforts. So in your opinion, why is video so important for businesses?
Well, as you said, video has gained so much traction in the past couple years. During COVID, video kind of amped up because people weren't able to go out and people consumed a lot more video during that time period. And so video is a good way for your business to promote itself because it shows a little bit about who you are, what you stand for. It shows who works there. And it is a good way to kind of promote your brand through the internet, which is, the best platform to get your product and services out there.
Awesome. So again, you're talking about like the brand and different platforms. So I guess what are some examples of different types of videos that companies can be using or utilizing today?
Yeah, there are a lot of different types of videos with social media. There's just even tons more. But I'm just going to talk about a couple quick videos that are kind of like the common that people usually use. So the first one is the About Us video. This is a good, just kind of general video to explain who you are, what you do, when you were founded, maybe what your product is, how you work with customers. It's a good video to put on a home page, on a website, something like that. Another important video and very common these days is the recruitment/culture video, which is a great way to show off your company culture, your company values, what it's like working for your company, what positions you're hiring for. It's just a great way to give a job applicant the kind of inside look at your company. Another one is the explainer video or products and services video. So maybe your product is more complex, or maybe it takes a little bit of instruction on how to use it. You can do this very efficiently by making an explainer video. Here's our product, here's how it works, here's how you can use it. It's also good to showcase those products too on how it might benefit people who are looking for a solution to their problem. Another really important video is the customer testimonial. This is, like those Google reviews you see on Google when people give 5-star reviews. This is the video version of that. So basically, you get one of your customers who's had a great experience with your services or product, and you just have them talk about why they love it, how it worked for them, and basically they're, giving you a great recommendation for other people to see online who visit your site.
Yeah, for sure. And I would, just to kind of piggyback off that, those customer experience videos are amazing because, again, for someone that's looking to partner with you or buy your products and services, it really shows them someone like them that is using that and also verifying that, hey, this is the company that I should be working for or buying that product for. So that's definitely a good point. So with that being said, so how does a company get started with video, or what should they be, I guess, kind of focused on as they start to look at different options?
Yeah, that's a great question because you don't want to just go in full force. You have to have a plan in place. You really have to know, what are the problems that my video is going to address? What's the specific purpose of the video, and who's going to be watching it? Who's the audience? So that's one thing to think about. Another thing to think about is, being able to repurpose that video to make it have a longer shelf life. So let's just say you shot a 5-minute customer testimonial video. Customer's given a great recommendation on video. You can split that up into like 4 different smaller videos to run throughout the year, on your social channels. So, being able to reuse and reutilize video is a good, tactic there. And then I would say you want to make sure that, if this is something you can do yourself. Maybe you have somebody, on your staff that can shoot and record video. Maybe depending on the type of video, it's something you guys can do in-house. Or maybe it's something a little bit more complex that you need to hire an agency or a freelancer for. You just kind of have to be realistic about what the video is and what you're expecting, and if it's something that you're going to spend a little bit more money on, or something that you think you can do yourself.
Those are some great points, Mike. Especially the planning, right? Again, you need to understand what types of video you're looking for. Create a storyboard, and again, with that, you can then plan that video to be used out for the rest of the year, or that longevity that you mentioned. So if you're looking to enhance your business with video, take a look at our products and services on our video packages that we have and see if any of those fit your needs. Again, thank you for joining this episode of The Pipeline, and we'll see you soon.